My honest, very mixed review of ITA Airways, the Italian flagship airline.
I'm spilling the tea. I was also accidentally served gluten on this flight, which was not ideal having celiac disease. But anyway.
So we took 2 flights on ITA and both were extremely different. Flight from JFK to Rome direct was fantastic. The seats were super comfortable. The screens were brand new and they were huge, had a ton of games, different movies. Seats seemed to be very spacious and comfortable and the service was pretty good. This flight was about $480 round trip, but they didn't include a checked bag, and to add on a checked bag I paid $160 one way, which is actually insane. Now the direct flight from Rome to JFK was on a much older version of the plane, and you could tell because most of the seats literally had tape on them. They were super uncomfortable, the screens were super tiny, and they unfortunately did not work most of the time. As you can see here, I'm trying to turn the screen on and it literally didn't work for 9.5 hours. Now for the food, I have celiac, so I pre-ordered a gluten-free meal, and on the way to Rome, the food was just bad, but it was technically gluten-free, so I was fine. I also pre-ordered a gluten-free meal from New York to Rome, and unfortunately, the meal was gluten-free, except they did put glutinous crackers on my tray, and I read everything very meticulously because I am so scared of getting glutened on a flight, especially flying over the Atlantic, where in case of emergency landing, I'm not sure where we would land. So I didn't actually trust my gluten-free meal and ended up having red wine and Cheetos for dinner because I knew that was going to be safe for me. Would I fly them again? Probably, just because it was pretty affordable and got us directly from Rome to New York with not a lot of problems, but I still prefer other European carriers like Swiss, Lufthansa, Air France, and British Airways. I am very curious to try the direct route that Delta has, so let me know if you want me to fly that when I go back to the US in April. So have you flown ITA? Did you have a good experience or a bad experience? Let me know.